Okay, so quick hard left. You already know your toilet can harbor germs, which is hopefully why you clean it frequently, hopefully.
Yes.
But think about all the other things you use on a daily basis that probably aren't getting cleaned as often. I'm already cringing.
Yeah, I don't even want to think about the germs and some of the things
Now
I
that's
own.
a clean toilet.
Yes, very clean. So today we're going to show you the things that you have in your home or things that you carry with you that are just as dirty as your toilet, but we'll also explain how often you should be cleaning those items. So joining us this morning is Courtney Mason, General Manager and Vice President of The Spruce. So
Yes.
Courtney, welcome back.
Thank you guys so much for having me this morning, and you're exactly right. We're so good about cleaning our bathrooms every week, but there are these items that can be dirtier than our toilets that we're just not cleaning enough.
Yeah.
We're
That's
dirty.
okay, well tackle them today.
Thank the sweet baby Jesus. First of all, I would like to go on record on saying that on Tuesdays we wear fuchsia.
Yes.
We all coordinate.
This is so great.
I love
Fuchsia
this.
for cleaning, it makes it a little bit more fun.
Okay.
Yes.
To the shock of no one, cell phones are pretty disgusting.
Cell phones are pretty disgusting. A study from the University of Michigan actually showed that your cell phone can hold 10 times more bacteria than the average toilet seat.
Oh,
It's gross, but it kind of makes sense,
It
right?
does.
We're bringing it everywhere. It's never out of our hands. It's going to every room, every subway ride, and we're really just not thinking about cleaning it as much as we should, but it's super easy.
Okay, great.
What you want to do is combine 1 part of rubbing alcohol and 1 part water
So that's what's in
into
here?
a spray bottle.
Okay.
We're actually going to use that mixture a lot, so it's a great all-purpose
want me to
cleaning
clean?
solution
Okay.
to have on hand. Oh my
Shall I
gosh, I would
clean?
love that.
Okay.
So 1 part water, 1 part
Rubbing alcohol. Yep.
Okay.
And then make sure your phone is off.
Okay,
and
it
that's,
is off.
That's one approach, but another approach that you might want to do is actually spray the solution
there?
onto a
On
microfiber cloth.
on the thing,
Whoops,
yeah.
And
sorry.
get that a little bit damp, and then that will help you from spraying the liquid directly onto the device.
I
But
see.
we're good here, right? Because our phone is off.
Right.
Yes.
And while
Oh.
we're cleaning it, we want to clean our case, clean our earbuds, any other
Everything.
accessories. What do you got?
Miss Courtney, I have a question. Do we always liberate it from its case when we? Okay.
Yes, because
2
what
parts.
can happen is some of those germs and bacteria can get
in there.
trapped in between the
Oh,
case and the
yes.
phone, so
Okay.
you really want to separate the two.
And it's really an important thing for parents with babies.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. At least once a week you want to do this, but if you're in a household with small children, or if you live in a
clean.
germier city, perhaps New York,
Maybe you're on
this
the
might
6th
be
train.
something.
Yes.
Exactly, might
Yeah.
be something that you want to clean on a daily basis, actually.
All right. Phones never looks better.
Oh, that
fantastic.
phone is
And then
spick
similar to
span.
your phone, a keyboard is a place that's storing all of the germs and bacteria from every hand that's touched it throughout the day. And then also there are these great little nooks and crannies, I think they call them keys, that seem designed to capture every crumb and every particle of food that you've ever thought about eating near your computer, and
Yes.
it's a reality for all of us. So that same solution and that same microfiber cloth, those are going to be your friend for this as well.
Why do we have this business?
If you notice any of those crumbs, you can use
yeah,
a cheaper old toothbrush to kind of brush those off first.
Okay.
Then spray that solution.
here.
Exactly.
let's do a little.
Both. I think that's
sorry.
great.
This is teamwork.
So get in there, get in between those nooks
And
and,
then
crannies.
also, you know, if you share a desk with someone, I mean, I'm talking to like newsrooms, but also
Yes.
anything that has cubicles. You're sharing. Who knows who's sneezing?
I mean,
Oh,
it's
yes.
the more you think about it, the more you understand why we recommend that you do this daily, actually.
Yeah.
Daily.
And I like to think of that you can kind of clean both the keyboard and your cell phone as kind of your end of day. Keep the solution by your
good
home
idea.
office, spray everything down, and then I'm done for
And
the
then
day.
be done with it.
Yep,
And
I'm
I'll
done with
clean the
work for the
counter.
day.
Look at you, like
and
a
you
mommy.
return to a nice, clean setup.
All right, now Hazel is using a cloth.
Yes.
Which begs the question: what about our sponges?
So our sponges.
The thing we
I'm
use to clean.
Why
you
do I
gotta
know I'm
be
gonna
clean.
throw
You
up
gotta
thinking
clean
about
the
this?
things that you use to clean. That's exactly right. Sponges are designed to grab all of the dirt and all of the bacteria from your kitchen. That's awesome. We love that. But then where does it go?
Yeah.
If you don't clean it regularly, it just stays in that sponge. So the next time you go to clean it, you're unintentionally spreading around those
Gross.
same germs and
Yeah.
bacteria. But you've got 2 options, easy peasy. If you've got a dishwasher, throw it in the dishwasher. Just give it a good squeeze before and then put it on the top rack.
I have a question though. What about those sponges that claim that they're antibacterial?
I love that promise, but it can't hurt, right? It can't hurt because they stand up to the dishwasher nicely.
Yes.
Or if you don't have a dishwasher, you can combine 1 part of vinegar and water into a large bowl or bucket. Let the sponge sit in that for a while, maybe an hour while you're watching your evening television.
Okay.
Then go give it a rinse and a good squeeze and let it air dry overnight. New sponge.
New sponge.
Ah.
New sponge.
That's a good one.
Okay.
So it's not that bad. Pretty easy to.
I'm getting into this.
I'm
I'm
really-
trying. I
You
am
need to
trying
think about
to
it,
think
to
about this
address it,
objectively.
but think about it less.
I'm just feeling bad right now
No,
about
no,
how
this
dirty
is-
my stuff
These
is.
are the most common items.
We're all filthy.
Here's a good
We're all
one
filthy.
for pet owners. How many of us are guilty of just putting new food into the same bowl?
I've
new
done
water
that.
into the same bowl, but we wouldn't do that for our own dishes,
Never.
right? And our pets' mouths are just breeding grounds for germs and bacteria as much as we love them. And so what we're doing is creating this space where germs and bacteria can really flourish,
Fantastic.
start to smell. But to clean them, I'm not asking you to do anything crazy, just asking you to do hot water, soap after every mealtime, easy peasy.
Every mealtime.
Every mealtime, they are.
Sorry, guilty. Sorry,
too.
Bubba. Mommy's really sorry.
Sorry, Nico.
But then you also don't want to forget about their toys. A lot of plastic and rubber toys you might be able to just wash right in the dishwasher. Just check the care instructions. And then fabric toys, so long as they haven't been torn to shreds by your beloved Fido, they can often be thrown into the laundry. But again, just check the care instructions.
How
So kind of-
often then do you have to clean these?
Those
the
I think you
toys?
can kind of, you know it when you see it and you know, throw them into
Okay.
the laundry. Maybe
Yeah.
every time you're doing the bath towels, throw them
You
the
throw-
toys.
Oh,
Just
that's not a bad idea.
okay,
That's
okay.
not a
little
bad idea.
reminder.
Okay, also a thing we use to clean needs
Yep.
to be
Cleaned.
Yes, so the toothbrush, it is harboring the germs and bacteria from our mouth on the bristles, the germs and bacteria from our hands on the handle. We're storing it out in the open, in the bathroom, in a space. I think you know where I'm
We
headed.
are
So
a
just kind of
filthy species.
What is wrong with
we
us?
are filthy.
nothing
We're
is wrong with us,
disgusting.
but there are some things we can add to our routine to make
Okay.
us even better.
Okay.
So once a week, we recommend giving your toothbrush a deep clean. You can totally invest in one of those fancy UV cleaners.
seen those,
Love
yeah.
that. Go nuts. But
do we
studies have
have to do
shown
that?
that antibacterial mouthwash is actually just as effective.
kidding.
So one time a week, grab that. Pour in just enough to cover your toothbrush head. Leave it overnight. In the morning, give it a thorough rinse. Dump the mouthwash, and you're good to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you
I
can
will be
also
doing that.
add a super hot water rinse to your daily brushing routine. So after you finish brushing, the hottest water that can come out of your sink, run the
Rinse it off.
toothbrush underneath that, and that will extend the life of that deep clean.
I never knew this. Thank you. I
Yes.
learn something new every time I watch this show.
I have to do this with my kids because
Oh, good luck. Let me know how that goes.
So your kids are probably rummaging around in your purse,
Yes.
rummaging around, asking you to carry a backpack. And similar to our cell phone, we're taking it everywhere, and we're dropping it on chairs, on our office floor, in the classroom, on the subway. Think of how many times we pump gas and then grab the handle of our purse, or go to the ATM.
Yeah.
see how bad we are.
So you do want to be giving some cleaning attention to your purses as well, and your options there are going to vary depending on the makeup of your bag. So just look for the care instructions inside there. A polyester bag, you can use that same solution, spray it on the
perfect.
microfiber cloth, whereas a leather bag, you'll want to use a leather cleaner. Spot test it first to make sure.
that- yeah.
But we spot tested this one here on the bottom, and all
Thank
looked
you.
good.
All is well in the world.
Yeah,
All
you
is
better
well in the
clean that
world.
because usually you grab something from your bag, you snack in the
That's
car. Yeah, gross.
Yep.
You know
All
what?
right.
I am mortified but enlightened all at the same time.
I think that was the goal. So that's great.
Yes,
Courtney, thank you, as
Excellent.
always.
I'm ready to deep clean.
That's right. I feel so much smarter already. For more cleaning tips, organizing ideas, and home inspiration, you can visit thespruce.com.
Really great tips. Thank you.